have invaded the capital of Washington. They're in lockdown. There is no more debate. It's over.
Thank you, Em. I'll tell you, it's almost not fair to be here in front and with all these God-fearing, patriotic people. And I'll tell you what. How about now? Is that better? Well, I'll start over. It's an honor and a privilege, almost cheating, to be here with all of these patriotic, God-fearing people. But I want to tell you, we now have to be more than a rally.
You get the picture, right?
We have to be a movement.
This is happening all over the nation.
I really hate to quote a Democrat. But once upon a time, a Democrat said something that's very important to us here in Wyoming now. All pertinent politics is local. And so my parents raised me to sweep in the corner where I live. So we have to sweep in the corner of Wyoming. We have to clean up our state. We're supposed to be a red state. We're supposed to be conservative. It's been diluted to the point I don't know what conservative means. But I'll tell you what I do know. I know that the Constitution is being attacked, but it hasn't been diluted. We can stand up under the Constitution. We can assert our God-given rights, which are protected by the Constitution. So here in our state, we have had businesses isolated and attacked. That's the bar, restaurant, late night taxi cab business, and other small businesses, people doing their job, providing a service, providing for themselves, their families, and their employees that have been unduly attacked by this damn virus. Now, let's understand, I'm gonna put my doctor hat on. Corona, that particular family always mutates. And they've used that to frighten, control, and beat the people down. And now that the people are tired of COVID-19, they got a mutant. So we better go hide under the bed again. Hell
true.
No.
How true.
Not only are we not hiding under the bed, we're gonna vote the crooks out of office. And I'm talking about Wyoming. I'm talking about rhino rollover Republicans. Vote them out.
Vote them out. Vote them out. Vote them out. Vote them out.
So when we leave here today and we're fired up, you need to fire up at least one of your neighbors and one of your family members. And I'm going to tell you, Luke 12:50 or 51 in the Bible, Jesus Christ himself said he came to divide. So all of these people on the other side talking about we got to come together. Let me ask you a question, and I want an answer. How do we get together with people that would kill an unborn child, and now they'll kill a newborn baby?
Yeah.
So where's the common ground? There ain't no get together. They need to stop, and we need to stop them.
Amen.
That has to stop. So first, term limits. If you term limit every elected office, it's always failed under the 14th Amendment. But if you term limit every elected office from the lowest municipal all the way to the president, then it's fair. And that will pass. And why not? Why not? We need term limits. But before we get term limits, we have to pull together and get the rhinos out of office in Wyoming at every level. We have to do that.
Recall for Astros.
The litmus test.
82.
The litmus test for any political candidate should be if they know and love the Constitution. Because see, the Constitution doesn't take sides. It's the grand law of the land. If we enforce the Constitution, we solve all of our problems, both political and economic. If you get the government out of the way, the business people will take care of the economy. That's not a function of government. And every time a politician says they're going to do economic development, I get mad as hell. Because when they do economic development, they're creating a tax burden.
Yep.
Their job is bigger. Their economic development is bigger government, more taxes. Guys, they say we have a budget crunch in Wyoming. We have the strongest and the most powerful coal industry, natural gas industry in the world. How can we have a budget crunch? Oh, we looked at the guy who tried to kill the coal industry, and now we got a budget problem.
Yeah.
Damn. No, we wouldn't do that. Yeah, we did. We did. So we have to realize that now, and we can't play nice, and we can't back down. We just have to play hard and fair. Fair is we win. That's what fair is. Fair is we win.
Taylor Haynes! Taylor Haynes! Taylor Haynes! Taylor Haynes! Taylor Haynes!
That's very flattering, guys, but this is not about me. This is about our God-given rights as protected under the Constitution. And if we each stand up for that, it's not taught in the schools anymore, and that's not by accident. It's not taught in the schools so that people don't know their rights. Each individual American is sovereign. His rights come from God, not from the government. And his rights are protected by the Constitution, not given by the Constitution, but our rights come from God. So, for my part, I've got some things going, and I'm speaking out a little bit, but honest to Pete, guys, I just want the Constitution enforced. If it's enforced, we're fixed. If we fix Wyoming, then we fix this republic. Because I can tell you, from when I was running, and I have no plans to run, you guys could change that, but right now, I'm not running. When I was running, I got calls from legislators in other states, and I won't name them, because there's no point in giving them my enemies. But they said, if you win and you keep your word, we will follow your lead in our state, which means they're going to enforce the Constitution in their state. If we get states to stand up for the Constitution, that fixes the republic. Just that one thing fixes the republic. So, and Wyoming is positioned so we can lead that. They can't starve us out. And they can't cut us out, or we'll let them freeze to death in the dark. So we can do it. It's just a matter of, are we ready? If we're ready to do it, it'll happen.
Let's do it!
It'll happen.
We are ready! We are ready! We are ready!
So guys, I'm going to close with this. If we're going to remain one nation under God, which is why I have no fear except I fear the Lord.
Amen.
You see what I mean?
Sir.
There's no reason for me to fear anybody or anything else.
Yes, sir.
And since I fear the Lord, and I believe most of you fear the Lord, I want you to spread that. God is with us. Who can be against us? It was said in 2 Chronicles 7:14, if you turn from evil, that was first, and pray to me, I will hear you in heaven, and I will heal your land. But the operative word is, if you turn from evil. One of the things the Lord said when he was talking to Moses and writing the law, he hates abortion. And he never asked for it. He hates that, and he never asked for it. That's been a huge thing. And one of the reasons this nation may be under judgment. But we know God has compassion beyond our ability to be compassionate, and we all know that, God. It would have been terrible if we were in charge. So, we got to push to save lives, unborn and born. Imagine that. I'm saying we got to stop them from killing newborn babies. You would thought I was crazy if I'd said that 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Nobody would do that.
Yeah.
Well, they will. And they will do, if they will kill a newborn child, what do they think about us?
Exactly.
In a heartbeat. So
Exactly.
you got to remember. Right.
Yep.
That's right.
Yep.
And I'll tell you, there are plots by those who are better than us. We are the great unwashed. You know that. There are plots by them to reduce the population worldwide.
Yep.
So we're in a different place than we have ever been in our history of society. This republic is the greatest experiment in organized society ever in the history of mankind. We're greater than the Roman Empire, we're greater than the Greeks, because we are the most successful and we're the most generous people on the planet. Right. So I thank you for listening to me, and I ask that God be with us all. And I thank Emily for inviting me. God bless you.